What if I told you that your desk and your metal bottle are exactly the same temperature? Quick experiment. Touch your desk. Now touch a metal water bottle or a steel spoon. Which one feels colder? The metal one, right? But here's the strange part. Both of them might actually be the same temperature. Wait, what? If the temperature is the same, why does one feel colder? Is your hand lying to you? Actually, yes. Hi, I'm a thermometer, and today I'll show you why your sense of touch can trick you and how science measures temperature accurately. Every day we say things like, "It's very hot today," "This water is cold," "My body feels warm." But science doesn't use words like very hot or very cold. Science asks a better question. Exactly how hot or how cold is something? That measurement is called temperature. Temperature is the measure of the degree of hotness or coldness of an object. In simple words, temperature tells us how much heat energy an object has. Higher temperature means more heat energy. Lower temperature means less heat energy. But there's a problem. Your body cannot measure temperature accurately. Let me prove it. Imagine 3 containers of water. Container A is ice-cold water. Container B is tap water. Container C is warm water. Now do this. Put one hand in the cold water. Put the other hand in the warm water. Wait for a few seconds. Now place both hands in the tap water. Something strange happens. The hand that was in cold water says, "Wow, this water feels warm." But the hand that was in warm water says, "Wait, this water feels cold." Same water, 2 completely different answers. That's why scientists say touch is not a reliable method to judge temperature. Our senses can give incorrect judgment, and that's exactly why I exist. I am a thermometer. My job is simple. I measure temperature accurately. A thermometer is an instrument used to measure temperature. Instead of guessing whether something is hot or cold, I give you a number. 25 degrees Celsius, 37 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Celsius. Numbers never lie. Temperature also tells us something important about heat energy. When 2 objects have different temperatures, heat starts moving. Heat always flows from a hotter object to a colder object. Example, when you hold an ice cube, heat from your hand moves into the ice. Your hand becomes cold. The ice melts. That's heat transfer happening because of temperature difference. Now, scientists needed a way to write temperature using numbers, so they created temperature scales. 3 important ones are the Celsius scale, most commonly used in India, where water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and boils at 100 degrees Celsius. The Fahrenheit scale, used in some countries, where water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit and boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. And the Kelvin scale, used in scientific calculations. Kelvin is the SI unit of temperature. In Class 6, you mostly use Celsius. Thermometers are not all the same. Different situations require different thermometers. A clinical thermometer is used in hospitals and homes to measure human body temperature. Normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. If body temperature goes below 35 degrees Celsius or above 42 degrees Celsius, that is considered abnormal. Older thermometers used mercury, but mercury is toxic and harmful, so modern thermometers are usually digital. Most thermometers today are digital. They work using heat sensors. Clean the thermometer, place it under the tongue or under the arm, wait for the reading, and record the result. Simple, fast, safe. Now step inside a science laboratory. Scientists measure temperatures of liquids during experiments using a laboratory thermometer. It is a long, sealed glass tube with a bulb at one end containing liquid like mercury or alcohol. When temperature increases, the liquid inside expands and rises in the tube. The range of a laboratory thermometer is usually minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius, and the smallest reading is 1 degree Celsius. Now imagine measuring temperature without touching someone. During COVID-19, many hospitals use non-contact or infrared thermometers. These measure temperature without touching the body by detecting heat using infrared radiation. This is very useful during health emergencies. Now let's look around you. The air surrounding you also has a temperature called air temperature. It is measured using room thermometers. Weather reports tell us the maximum and minimum temperature of the day. Air temperature changes because of the time of day and the season. In summer, the temperature increases. In winter, it decreases. Let's check how much you remember. Is touch reliable for measuring temperature? No. Instrument used to measure temperature, thermometer. Normal body temperature, 37 degrees Celsius. SI unit of temperature, Kelvin. Heat moves from hot object to cold object. If you answer these quickly, you're already thinking like a scientist. Temperature may look simple, but it controls everything. Your body, the weather, cooking, scientific experiments. But to measure temperature correctly, you need accuracy. And that's where I come in. I'm a thermometer. Now you know how we measure temperature. If you like this video, watch our next video, A Journey Through States of Water. Click here to watch, and trust me, that's where temperature becomes even more interesting.
Scan the QR code to download our app. Practice maths, science, English, and more. Like the video and subscribe our channel for more fun videos.